Okay, that's rolling. We're back. It's been I guess 2 years, I don't know. But a lot has happened. A lot has happened since the last time we saw each other, since I made a video. Where do I start? There's so much shit that happened, I don't even know where to start. For starters, finally in the Army, right? Fort Riley, Kansas. Contract killer, as most people say. But yeah, it's not bad. But where do I start? I guess I should start from the top, right? So the last video that I made, I talked about how I was planning to, I don't know, get in the Army, make money, some sort of shit, right? And I started off the Army doing the 09 Mike program. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, ASVAB waiver, whatever the fuck. But I started off doing 09 Mike, and it wasn't bad. I ended up passing the test during 09 Mike, met a lot of good people, and had a lot of fun. After the 09 Mike, there was then, oh, by the way, my 09 Mike was in Fort Benning, right? Love Fort Benning. After my 09 Mike, then it took me a while to get into basic training, right? Basic training wasn't that bad at all, you know, because I already went through literally the worst of the worst during Fort Benning, because you already know the drill sergeants over there are just extreme to the max. But I ended up going to Fort Jackson for basic training, which wasn't also that bad. It was fun. Forge, the hammer, everything, Jacob Flatter, the obstacle course, fit to fight, everything. It was, basic training was fun, I am not gonna lie. I ended up going there during the winter. That was horrible, I'm not gonna lie. During the winter, it was horrible. Having to stay outside in the cold, do certain things outside in the cold, it was disgusting. And for one, I'm Caribbean, I can't handle the cold, so it was literally shit fest for me. But I ended up getting in a little trouble becoming a holdover during basic training, but it wasn't a big deal, learned my lesson. But I ended up graduating, right? I ended up graduating and making my way to family day and everything. After basic training, I ended up going to AIT, right? My MOS, I ended up choosing during my program was at 80 Mike. It's not bad now, but yeah, I like it. But I ended up choosing the 80 Mike, so of course I went to Fort Leonard Wood. Now during Fort Leonard Wood, it wasn't as fun as basic training. It was a little annoying, I'll say, because some people during pass, like they give out weekend pass, right? And during weekend pass, some motherfuckers would do some stupid shit that would get everybody in trouble, even you, and your phone would get taken away so you couldn't call your family or whoever you wanted to call or text. Some privileges would be taken away, time would be restricted, etc., etc., etc. But AIT was also fun. I ended up meeting a lot of good people on the Moore Pool, doing class, etc. It was a good time in AIT. I ended up graduating, right? And and during the time when I was in AIT, I decided to try for RASP, right? Ranger Assessment, yada 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 program. I did not pass that shit. I didn't pass it. I'm not gonna lie, I could have passed it because during the time when I was there, I went back to Fort Benning for RASP, right? And I was in training for a solid 2 weeks until summer break, right? Come summer break, I had a good time, and I think everyone's downfall that ended up quitting after summer break is you ended up getting the taste of real life again, you know, after being in the Army for so long, and then finally, getting that break and being able to go back home and see your people. It was the best. And I ended up doing that, right? And I was like, damn, I don't want to become a ranger no more, you know? I don't want, cause my contract, right, was if I complete being RASP and all that, I would be putting on another 3 years onto my contract, onto the 4 years that I already got. So that would be like 8, right? No, scratch it. Jesus, I'm stupid as fuck. Yeah, that would be 7. My head's not here. But that would be 7 years, and I wasn't really interested in being in the Army for 7 years because after RASP, right, I was a holdover for a long ass time. And during that time, if I would have stayed in, I could have completed it. But I don't regret it because, I don't know, I just did not want to become a RASP. I didn't want to become a ranger anymore. But they're right. Some people are right about some things, saying like the fastest way to get through something throughout the Army is to just suck it up, see through and graduated, because I was a holdover for a long time not doing shit, right? I mean, we had some things doing, we like cleaned and learned a few things, but most of the time after the day was over and we got released, some motherfucker would do some stupid shit, sneak liquor into the base, right, and get everybody in trouble, and it would be a pain in the ass. We're in Fort Benning. The drill sergeants do not give a fuck about if we fuck up ourselves or where the fuck. They don't give a fuck. But as I'm saying, I realized I didn't want to stay in the Army for that long because after RASP, and now I'm here in Fort Riley, right? I've been here for a solid, I want to say 7 months now, a solid 7 months. And this place has been exhausting. Back was at where was I saying? Yeah, so I should probably move my camera. Let me move this way. I just realized in a few clips, my face was kind of like where it felt, darkish, you know, bad lighting. But where was I? Being in Fort Riley has been exhausting, right? One, first and foremost, there is things here to do, I'm not gonna lie. It's up to you to find said things to do. But most of the time there isn't really much to do other than, well, most of the things I see people do here is club. A lot. But other than that, there really isn't much fun things to do. Not much around. Unless you go to 2-hour drive to go to Kansas City, which there's things there to do. But during my time here in Fort Riley, Kansas, has been exhausting. And it showed me that I don't want to be in this army. I don't want to be in the army I want to continue my contract. I don't want to re-enlist, right? Because, how can I say, the people. It's all about ranks, right? It's either people will, you'll do your work and people take credit for it, or just people kissing ass. The army is full of a bunch of kiss ass, and that's skills that I don't have, kissing ass, right? But you have to learn and you have to kiss ass to get certain things that you want, to get help. Don't get me wrong, there's probably people out there that has a better unit and their leadership is good. My leadership is all right. I'll say that, right? They're okay. But the army long-term thing is not for me. Other than that, the army is good. I'm not gonna lie. I've been able to sign up for college. I'm in SNHU, and I've been trying to get my schoolwork done. For now, I'm not doing school. I'm waiting until the next semester, so until in June to start back school again. The only reason why is because I'm packing up, and I can't say certain things. That's for a later video. But yeah, I've been putting that on a hold for now, right? And I've been trying to do my best in certain things. My mental health and physical, trying to save. I've been trying. End up doing, I made a very young decision. I say that. Almost made a very young, unwise decision. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what the decision was, but when you're in the army, just be careful, because they normalize like get married, have a baby, BA, BAH, all that shit. It's very normalizing here. Like people really try to reach out for that kind of things and not really thinking, and of course, right? Yeah, very young decision, young mistake that I almost made. Young and dumb mistake. Other than that, I wasn't intending this video to be long. It's supposed to be a short video, right? But it's been a long while since I posted anything on YouTube, and I was thinking about it, right? And I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot again, put some things out there. I'd like to start back up, but yeah, it's good. It's good to be back, and I'll upload a lot more now that I'm back. I really want to try creating things and making videos and putting things out there, not only on YouTube but on other platforms and stuff. So let's see how this journey goes. It's good to be back, guys.